Seeing no one, move for adoption of resolution number 157.
Second.
Have a motion and second. Any questions on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion passes. Solicitor's report, Mr. Nichols.
I recommend that you move on resolution number 158. This is to approve a student disciplinary matter number 1 of the 2017-2018 school year, as we have discussed in the executive session.
So moved.
Second. We have a motion, second. Questions or discussion on the motion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And that motion passes. Legislative report, Mrs. Flyer.
The only thing is to remind our board members that on Thursday, March 29th at 6:30 here in the CSC, we will be meeting with our local legislators. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Flyer. Education and planning, Mrs. Mays.
Thank you. Resolutions number 159 through 162 all involve agreements, memorandums of understanding, etc., all involving programs that we deal with for next school year. So I move for adoption of resolutions number 159, 160, 161, and 162. Second.
We have a motion and a second. Questions or discussion on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And that motion passes.
I also move for adoption of resolution number 163, and that's to approve to host the PMEA Pennsylvania Music Educators Association Regional Choral Festival scheduled for March 21st through the 23rd of 2019. So moved. Discussion.
We have a motion and second. Questions or discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And that motion passes.
I move for adoption of resolution number 164 to approve a tuition student for the 2018-2019 school year as listed. Second.
Motion on the floor and second. Questions or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And that motion passes.
I move for adoption of resolution number 165 to approve the change to the 2017-2018 school calendar, and I'm going to ask Mrs. Flyer to explain.
And for those people that are in the public, this is an added agenda item. It is to amend the school calendar for 17-18, which is obviously the school year we're in. And what that amendment does is that if we would have to cancel school for students and staff for tomorrow, we will not be making up the day on Thursday, March 29th. We will move that day to Monday, June 4th, and it will be a day for teachers. Now, this is only if we would have to cancel school, which we are all hoping we do not have to cancel. So, it's only if.
Mayor, why is it open? Boring.
We have a motion on the floor and second. Questions or discussion? Does anyone from the public at this time have any comment? Seeing no one? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? None motion passes.
And I move for adoption resolution number 166 to approve the proposed 2018-2019 school calendar.
And I will note that there is one change since this was reviewed last Tuesday, and that is that graduation, which last Tuesday was listed for May 31st, has been changed to Thursday, May 30th, with a rain date of Friday, May 31st. That's the only change.
Second.
Second.
A motion on the floor and a second. Questions or discussion on the motion? At this time, anybody in the public have a comment about this? Seeing no one, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion passes.
And the next curriculum committee meeting, the one that's listed was just held this evening at 5:30 here in the CSC. The next one will be Tuesday, May 22nd at 5:30 here in the CSC. That's all I have.
Thank you, Mrs. Means. Finance, I'll move for adoption of resolution number 167, the approval of treasurer's report.
Second.
So a motion second. Questions or discussion? All in favor? Opposed? That motion. I move for adoption of resolution number 168, approval of payment of bills.
Second.
A motion on the floor and second. Questions or discussion? All in favor? Opposed? And that motion passes. I also move for adoption of resolution number 169, that's the approved gift grants and donations. This in particular is one for $1,000 from the United Way.
Second.
A motion on the floor and second. Questions or discussion? All in favor? Opposed? And that motion passes. Finance committee meetings are attached. Next finance committee meeting will be Tuesday, April 10th at 5 p.m. here at the CSC. Facilities operation and planning. I move for adoption of resolution number 170 to approve Plain Con Part 8 submission.
Second.
There's a motion on the floor and second. Questions or discussion? All in favor? Opposed? And that motion passes. Our next facilities operation and planning committee meeting will be Thursday, April 5th at 3:30 at the admin building. Student activities, recreation, Mrs. Maines.
I have no report this evening.
Thank you, Mrs. Maines. Community relations, Dr. Zorich.
There's an attachment for the Parks and Rec meeting minutes from February 15th. Next meeting is Thursday, April 19th, right here at the municipal building.
Thank you, Dr. Zorich. Westmoreland Intermediate Unit, Mrs. Maines.
Thank you. I move for adoption of resolution number 171 to approve the Westmoreland Intermediate Unit General Operating Budget. Second.
No motion and second. We have a roll call vote on that, Mrs. Sewell. Oh, excuse me, 1 minute. Discussion first. Anybody have any comments or discussion? Okay, now, Mrs.
Mrs. Kozar?
Yes.
Mr. Mazur?
Yes.
Mr. LoCascio?
Yes.
Mrs. Maines?
Yes.
Mr. Music?
Yes.
Mr. Ovardo?
Yes.
Mr. Palmer?
Yes.
Dr. Zorch?
Yes.
Mr. Hauser?
Yes.
Also at your seats this evening, you all should have received a ballot for the annual election from the WIU. But I asked Mrs. Alshouse to put a ballot at your seat in case you've forgotten. Please vote. They tell you how many you can vote for there. Sign it and give it to Mrs. Alshouse this evening because it needs to be certified by our board secretary, and then she can mail them all in together. So if you haven't already done so, please take a minute and fill that ballot out and then give it to Mrs. Alshouse. And the next WIU committee meeting will be next Tuesday, March the 27th at 7 p.m. in the WIU Hannistown room. Thank you, that's all I have.
EWCTC, Mr. Muted.
Thank you. The next EWCTC General Operating Committee meeting will be Monday, March 26th, 2018 at 7 p.m. And that is at the EWCTC building.
Thank you, Mr. Muted. Board Policy Liaison, Mrs. Maines.
Yes. I move for adoption resolution number 172, notice of intent to adopt the board policies that we had first read. Second.
I have a motion and second. Questions or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And that motion passes. Technology, Mr. Palmer.
Thank you, Mr. President. I would move that the board approves the number 173, approve E-rate fiber recovery location at Sunsis LLC. This has to do with the Latrobe Elementary School.
Second.
We have a motion and second. Question or discussion on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And that motion passes.
And our next committee meeting is here April 17th at 6 p.m.
Thank you, Mr. Palmer. Thank you, Mr. Palmer. Superintendent's recommendations.
I'd ask the board to move on resolution number 173, which is the approval of the resignations listed. 174, excuse me.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and second. Questions or discussion?
I would just like to take this opportunity to thank Mrs. Briner for all the years of hard work with our math students. She's a phenomenal teacher. She's fun. She's really fun. So we're really going to miss her.
Any other questions?
We did second.
No, we don't. I just didn't hear who it was. That's okay.
Right?
I'd ask,
Any other questions or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And that motion passes.
I'd ask the board to move on resolution number 175, which is the approval of the professional personnel substitute teachers.
That's it. Second.
We have a motion on the floor and second. Questions or discussion on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And that motion passes.
And I'd ask the board to move on resolution number 176, which is the approval of the support personnel appointment supplemental.
So moved.
Second.
A motion on the floor and second. Question or discussion on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And that motion passes.
And I'd ask the board to move on resolution number 177, which is the approval of a salary correction for teacher Maria Emanuel from bachelor's to master's for the 2018-19 school year.
So moved. Second.
A motion on the floor and second. Question or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And that motion passes.
And I'd ask the board to move on resolution number 178, which is permission to advertise the board retreat, which is scheduled for Monday, April 23rd at 5 p.m. in the senior high school library.
So moved.
I do have a question. May I? What is the purpose of the retreat?
Generally, we have various topics that are extensive to speak about, such as personnel and staffing for the upcoming school year. That will be one of the topics. Generally, the superintendent's evaluation is also reviewed by the board with the superintendent.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other question or discussion?
I won't be, that's written in stone, or is that something we can do?
We, I can look at different dates, but we would then be into May. So if you want me to try to do a May one, if everybody could get back to me as quickly as possible. So could we amend the agenda to advertise the retreat date that is agreed upon by the school board in the next week? Is that okay? And I'll try to do that tomorrow.
But can I ask a question on that? If we do that, and let's say that there is no date in May that works, and you want to go back to April 23rd, it's going to be too late.
I don't think so. We could still advertise April 23rd.
So,
So the adjustment, or what I'm suggesting, Mr. Naples, you can correct, would be not to put a specific date in there, that to advertise the date that is agreed upon by the board by consensus by Friday.
Or you could put in April 23rd, 2018 at 5 p.m. or whatever other date is agreed upon. Then you want to take
well, I'm saying, so because if there is no date in May, we
Right.
can't vote again
I-
prior to it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm hoping we can get one.
So you want to go ahead and read the motion and then?
Who made the motion, or who, I need to get the motion.
Judy.
I'm sorry, would you accept a revision of the motion to say that the board of school directors hereby authorizes the board secretary to advertise the board retreat to be held on Monday, April 23rd, 2018 at 5 p.m. in the senior high school library, or at such other date as the board agrees upon.
Yes.
And is there a second? Second. Was there a second already? Were you the second, Mrs. Mays? If you were the second, Mrs. Mays, and maybe. No, I mean, whoever was the second, was the agreed. Okay. And that is the hour limit of my Robert's Rules of Order.
Do we have to advertise that, if we come up with another date, do we have to advertise that date?
Yes.
Yeah.
Whatever date, this will be advertised whatever date it is, but we'll use this date just in case we can't come up with another.
Oh, I see.
Steve's point was well taken, we're not gonna be back to vote to advertise, so.
I think there was a comment or something.
Any questions or comments?
I do have something I'd like to bring up in reference to the retreat. Are there things that we would be able to put on the agenda as a board member? And
Sure, no.
okay, and one of the things I'd like to bring up would be senior citizens. Do I have 2 minutes? Oh, thank you. I would like to see this board look into offering some sort of senior citizen rebates. Now, hear me out. I know that there are property tax rebates through the state for people that qualify for that type of rebate. Several years ago in Unity Township, I'm very happy to say that I came up with an idea to actually have senior citizen rebates for our seniors that would qualify through HUD guidelines. I know that the school property tax is probably the largest of any of the taxes that our residents pay. But we have seniors today that are living on Social Security, small pensions, and are having a hard time making it. I run into them all the time. I used to run into them all the time, especially in September, October, November, when they were coming in and paying their school property taxes. I think we owe it to our oldest residents, the residents that have been paying property taxes for the longest time, to look in to see if there's something we can do as a school district. I'm not saying that you would be able to exempt 100% of the school property tax. But I'd like to look in to see if we can do something. If we can do more, that would be fantastic. A lot of the data is there, especially in Unity Township. You would have to, gather some more data from Latrobe, from the city of Latrobe, and also Youngstown. But I think it deserves consideration. I'd like to talk about it, and I'd be more than willing to head a committee if we would go that way. So if we can put that on for our retreat, I'd be indebted to the board to do so.
Absolutely. And if there's any other topics, generally we do ask the board members if there's topics that you would like us to review, research, present some information at the retreat, we can certainly do that as well. So if there's any other topics, we'll certainly add that one to the topics that we'll discuss, whatever date we choose.
Thank you.
And I will be in contact as far as in the next day or so with everyone, so you get your calendars out so we can try to get a date.
Any other questions, comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion passes.
Under other business, you all at your places this evening have an invitation for the National Honor Society induction, which is Wednesday, April 18th. You're all invited. It's here in our senior high school auditorium. The next Breakfast of Champions is Thursday, April 19th. The junior high school musical is coming up on Friday the 13th and April 14th, and Sunday afternoon at April 15th. It is the Lion King Jr. And certainly would like to note the performance of Annie over this past weekend was tremendous. The students and the staff did a wonderful job. If you had an opportunity to attend, it really was very entertaining. The senior high school concert band program is Thursday, April 26th in our senior high school auditorium as well. On March 28th is the career night at our WCCC through the Westmoreland County Workforce Development Board. If you have some time, lots of information, and even if you just want to walk around as a board member, it will be very interesting. Noting senior citizens on April 11th at 12:45 is the senior citizen luncheon that our student council sponsors on an annual basis. Senior citizens are starting to call, I think it was Monday of this week, to register for that luncheon. Everyone's welcome. It really is a very nice time. So if you're around and you'd like to stop in, please feel free. And the statement of financial interest that Mrs. Allshouse had given out last week, if you can make sure you get those back to her, we'd appreciate it. And our meetings in April are the 10th and the 17th at 7:30. Thank you very much.
All right, this time we'll have hearing visitors for part 2. This is where you can come to the podium, state your name, your address, and speak of any topic that you would like. Seeing no one, I move for adoption of resolution number 179, adjournment. All in favor? Opposed?